just about to get underway. And today's starter, Big Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season. And so looked at.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And that one is out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And here is Mark McGwire. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. 3 in a row. Wow. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now Reggie Jackson on the ground, right side. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Sean Murphy. He was electric last night, coming off a great hitting performance. Hard ground ball, base knock. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Dave Parker. Bounced up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Matt Olson up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Jed Lowry. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Up against the wall and makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 5-0. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move. Now on the mound for the Rays, Yonny Chirinos. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's Tony Kemp, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now a 6-run lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now there's a swing and a drive. Caught just shy of the wall. Back now in Tampa Bay. On the hill here today, Frankie Montas. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
And now the 0-1. Well struck left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Manuel Margot. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Kicks and deals. And a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One-two to Margot. And Margot able to spoil that one. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Yandy Diaz now. And that's in there for strike one. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Matt Chapman. The right-hander back to work. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the batter now, Mark McGwire. Hit hard. That gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Up next for Oakland,
Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And now a wide throw to third.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout. Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they now lead by 9. So man aboard. Digging in for Oakland, Dave Parker. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. This one in the air right field. Margot settles under it and makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw home. He beats it. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Luis Patino.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one ripped. And forget it. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Base is empty, 1 away. Tony Kemp getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the power speed combo. Johnny Damon, 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Hard hit right side. Throws to first.
Out.
Inning over. Although plenty of damage. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Brandon Lau. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. Righty delivers. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. His second of the year. It's 12-1. Now batting Wander Franco. In there, and it's 0-1. Montas, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And that one clips the corner. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Olsen settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And the Rays get one on a solo shot as the A's are on top. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Matt Chapman. Patino back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Stepping in, Mark McGuire. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. Man at first, Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 16-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That one ripped right center field, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. And now the big-time power threat, Jed Lowry. He's already homered here in this one. Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. And gone. That was a moonshot, and they add a run. It's 17-1.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
And now Tony Kemp, and he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, and now the DH, Josh Lowe. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Montas, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Lowry puts it away, and a quick out, number one.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jose Siri in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. 2 gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rosarena at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Out in front and foul to the left side. The wind to kick the pitch. That misses. Now 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
The Rosarena on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the bait.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strike. Back here at the ballpark, Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Johnny Damon. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add on. It's 18-1. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 20-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Sean Murphy, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Dave Parker. This guy has turned into a beast. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And now Matt Olson up to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Base hit and a run in to score.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Lowry now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Olsen around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Tony Kemp. Swung on, belted. And it is gone. A towering shot to right. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 24-1. Colin Poche comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think...
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. The fly. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Kemp picks it up, gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second base.
Lau at the plate. In there for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
0-2 now. This one popped up. Lowry under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bronco batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Rays retired in order. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And Poche ready to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So man aboard, Mark McGwire up next for the A's. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Chapman on his way to third. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 27-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Sean Armstrong.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 28-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
In the air, right field. Margot makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Man at first. Next up for the A's, Jed Lowry. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but
runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Margot pulls it down. Both runners tagging. In comes the run from third to add on, and they extend their lead. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Johnny Damon. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first, out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not one. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. That's in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Long run, nice grab. 2 down. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. There's a strike. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Ground ball, Olsen. He handles it himself, and that is the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Matt Chapman. And the right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 30-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Next to hit, Sean Murphy to the right side, fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Matt Olson. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Hard on the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jed Lowry. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Right side. Margot in pursuit. And the inning is over. But they go deep. Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Siri, 27 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one the other way. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and
Got him looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Man at first. Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Siri at first, one gone. Strike two.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. That one hooked foul. Up the middle, Lowry collects on to first. That's the third out. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Jason Adam. Here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Out towards right center field. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Margot makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's a base hit as a run scores. Mark McGuire up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one laced to center and a base hit. So here's double steal. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Now that's smacked to right center. Siri makes the play. Both runners tagging. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. Sean Murphy up next for the A's. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one ripped left field. And it's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Dave Parker now at the plate. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the long ball was working. And welcome back. So a lefty out of the pen, Sam Mole.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
The pitch. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The other way, and there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, safely into second. He's got a double. Here's the speedy catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
1-0.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that. Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Adam back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Digging in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Rips that one to right. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Over to third, but the throw's offline. The pitch. And there's a base hit to left. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now there's a line drive to left field. Siri racing over to make the catch. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and the lead continues to grow. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's a guy who does it all. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Chapman on his way to third. Chapman headed home, and he's in at second with a 2-out double. The run scores all the way from first, and they extend their lead. So 2 down. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Sean Murphy. That's a laser base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe, and the lead continues to grow. Now the left fielder, Dave Parker. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Into center. Siri in position. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And now it's Jose Siri. First offering way inside, almost got him. Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Throw on to Olsen. They get the out on a Rosarena. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, now at the plate, Matt Olson. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Adam, a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Fought off foul. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one is going to go.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now, Jed Lowry to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run as the A's are on top. On the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. Now 1 away. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Late swing, foul to the left. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi.